Welcome to NKTelco Sports. We are here in New Bremen High School where the Minster Wildcats take on the New Bremen Cardinals. Tonight's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Schwerdeman Pharmacies, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, Westaff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance Agency, 21st Century Kitchens, American Trim, Cy Schwerdeman, Carriage Works, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, Kogi Plumbing, NKTelco Productions, NKTelco Sports, and First National Bank, our fine sponsors here. Welcome to tonight's game, MAC matchup between the Minster Wildcats and the Bremen Cardinals. Along with Greg Burning, I'm Dave Kanapke. Greg, Minster comes into this game 6-5 overall, 1-2 in the MAC, coming off a tough week.
Yeah, they had won their last 4 out of 7 until this last week, and they lost back-to-back matches to St. Mary's and St. Henry. Had been playing some pretty good volleyball up to that point, and going to have their hands full here tonight, looking to rebound.
The Bremen Cardinals, high expectations for this very good team, rated number 2 in the state, 9-1 overall. Coming off a loss they had last week and fighting through some injuries. Yeah,
like you mentioned, first loss of the season, going down to Fort Recovery, good squad there. Picked up 3 injuries during that play. Macy Putoff, Taylor Paul, and Madison Pape. Expecting to see Madison Pape here tonight. Coach is not sure if Putoff or Paul's going to play. Regardless, they have some nice depth on the New Bremen team. They made quick work of Anna, a scrappy Anna team this past Saturday in 3 sets. They're a handful, they're a good squad, but when these two get together, it's usually some really good matchup no matter what the sport is.
Minster New Bremen will be back with the starting lineups when we return on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Here are your Minster non-starters. We're doing the Minster non-starters first. And we'll announce the number 11, Lily Pelletier. Number 12, starters as they go through it. Number 14, Macy Minster 6-5 on this season, coming off of losses last week to St. Mary's and St. Henry. Here are the starters. Here's the starters. Number 2, Reagan Webker. A step ahead. Number 4, Daniel Barhorst. Number 9, Paige Toby. Number 9. Number 13, Taylor Kogi. Number 18, Taylor Watercutter. 18, Taylor Watercutter. And number 26, Brooke Wolf. 26, Brooke Wolf. And the libero is Emily Stubbs, number 3. Head coach for Minster is Tammy Garman in her 7th year. Now to the Bremen Cardinals. We'll give the non-starters first. Coached by Diana Kramer. Number 3, Diana Heitkamp. Number 4, Ashton Heitkamp. Number 5, Bremen 9-1 on this season, 2-1 in the MAC. Coming off a win over Anna on Saturday. Madison Pape. Number 12, Claire Pape. And number 15, Tara Springer. Here are your Cardinal starters. Here's the starters. 2, Abby Tiemann. Number 7, Rachel Kramer. Number 8, Macy Putoff. Number 9, Julia Guttemiller. Number 10, Paige Jones. And number 13, Ellie Reckerman. Let's make some noise for your libero is Blake Snyder. Head coach Diana Kramer. Greg, as you mentioned, these two teams, it doesn't matter the sport, always a battle between these two teams. They actually played last year 2 times in the regular season. Bremen won that 3 straight, and then they met in the district final over at Van Wert High School. We had that game, and New Bremen won that on their way to being regional runners-up last year. A lot of the same players, especially on the New Bremen side. Some returnees for Minster.
Yeah, and as we mentioned earlier, didn't think we'd see Macy Putoff tonight. We heard in the starting lineups there for New Bremen that she is playing, so Bremen getting a little bit of help back in their rotation, but as you mentioned, Bremen's done pretty good the last couple seasons here in this matchup. Just have to see how it plays out here tonight.
Both teams on the floor as the referees are lining up the lineups or getting ready to go. Bremen coming off their first loss last Thursday over Anna. Dropped down from number 1 to number 2 in the rankings. So we are ready to start serving for the Wildcats. This will be their setter, junior Brooke Wolf. And we are underway. Bump goes off to the side and point for the Wildcats.
Good start for Minster, as you mentioned. Brooke Wolf back there serving, gets the Wildcats off to the right start.
Set to Jones in the middle and down. Off the set by Tiemann, we're tied at 1.
Yeah, a lot of room there for Page. No blocker even came up to the net. That's going to be a long night if they don't get somebody there at the line, or I should say at the net, to get in her way.
Jones serving, done by Barhorse. Wolf will set Barhorse. Saved by Snyder, free ball across. Wolf to Kogi, hammers it home for the Cats.
Nice shot there by Taylor Kogi. Good setup by Minster, very patient. Pace of this game so far, pretty moderate. The Anna Bremen game on Saturday was a speed race. Like, the ball couldn't get to the server quick enough, so it's interesting to see it kind of be slowed down here a little bit early on.
Tiemann goes to Kramer. Nice save by Barhorst, but out of bounds. Kill for Rachel Kramer.
And both these teams really getting what they want early on. Not a lot of second and third digs. Bump set and a kill.
You say Macy Putoff serving. She went out with an ankle injury 2 games ago against Fort Recovery. Good to see her back in the lineup. Cosette Hoinger just checked in the lineup, and that will be all saved. Not all the way, so give a kill to Taylor Hoing. Three to 2 Minster. Minster trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. Minster's had 4 matches that have gone 5 sets. They had played long matches. We saw them against Fort Laramie on that. And there's Jones from the back row, hammers it home.
You don't see many players with that kind of athleticism that can hit it that hard from the back row, but you get pretty comfortable seeing Paige Jones do it, as she makes it look pretty easy.
Madison Pape to serve. She'll also set from the back row. Bremen playing a 6-2 offense. Dug by Barhorse. Wolf will set Webker. Dug by Snyder. Pape to Kramer, and that's wide.
Good setup there by Bremen, just a little deep on that one from Kramer.
Reagan Webker serving for the Wildcats. Snyder with the dig. Pape hit across. Back set on the slide play to Toby.
Paige Toby's first kill of the evening. Haven't seen a lot of net play from either of these teams. They're getting good action up front, but nobody blocking, not a lot of disruption. It's been really, like I said, getting really what they want here early on, and Minster up 5-3 early going.
Middle Kramer with the hit.
And there you saw just that, 2 blockers from Minster get to the net. Kramer, though, able.
I happened to pivot wrong.
And it's an ace. Good serve by the junior Rachel Kramer. Tied 5-5 on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. Wildcats will free ball it across. Dug by Kramer. Pape over to Jones and down. That will go wide. Their side out. A lot of side out so far.
Yeah, a lot of good opportunities. One there for Paige. Probably wish she had back. But I think if you're Coach Kramer, you're okay with that. Bremen did exactly what they wanted, just hit a little bit off the mark.
Close to the net. Pape rushes the net.
That's one of those tough plays. You try to pass to the front row and you get a little bit too far and the setter tries to pull it out of there. And usually gets called a double hit either way, but Bremen just couldn't quite get it out of there.
Off the top of the net. Nice dig. There's Jones for the kill. Nice set there by the setter, Madison Pape.
Third kill for Paige Jones.
Into the lineup will be Taylor Paul. She also missed a couple games as well. It looks like New Bremen is at full strength here tonight. In the middle hit is Toby. Tall player from the middle puts one down.
Yeah, running that wheel route again. She's got good action on the far side. Second kill here in the first set for Paige Toby.
Toby goes back to serve. Kogi now in the front row for the Wildcats. Dug by Jones. Free ball to cross. Chance for the Wildcats. Wolf. Slide play this time to Kogi. Sails long. Point Cardinals.
Substitution for New Bremen as Julia Guttemiller will check in. And also coming back in is number 2, Abby Tiemann. And on the other side, for the Wildcats, I believe that's Avery Wolf that checked in.
Short serve falls.
I'm sorry, it's Taylor Watercutter, number 18.
So an ace for Tiemann, and we are tied at 8. Dug by Stubbs, Watercutter. Another free ball across. Dug by Kramer, Tiemann. Back set there and a hit by Guttemiller.
Guttemiller able to just get enough to get over the double block.
Guttemiller, one of just 3 seniors on this team, along with Jones and Tara Springer for the Lady Cardinals, and they take a lead here. Dug by Stubbs. Bar horse, dug by Snyder. Tiemann will set Jones and in. Checked out a little bit long. So side out to the Wildcats, 9-9. Brooke Wolf with the serve. Dug by Kramer. Tiemann to Jones in the middle. That one for the kill.
You get that kind of elevation in the middle to Jones, and it's going to be real tough to block. She got a great set down the center there. That's her 4th kill here already in the first set.
MAC Player of the Year last year, also All-State last year. Nice dig by Stubbs. In the middle, Kogi with the dink.
Nice recovery there by the Wildcats. As you mentioned, Stubbs with a great dig off of that hard serve. And Kogi able to just get enough over the block to get the kill, her 2nd here in set number 1.
Danielle Barhorse with a short serve, just barely over. Back set, illegal hit. Side out to the Wildcats. Bremen hasn't really gotten to any kind of rhythm so far.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Minster made a nice comeback here and have retaken the lead. And as you mentioned, momentum favoring the Wildcats.
Jones from the back row, powers it home.
5 kills for Paige as we're even at 11.
Macy put off to the back row. Into the front row, number 13, Ellie Reckerman checks in. Off the top of the net, dug by Barhorse. Wolf will go over to Hoying. Dug by Reckerman. Set to Guttemiller with a good hit.
And Julie Guttemiller will get credit for her 2nd kill, but a great set there at the net by Tiemann. Didn't have a lot to work with there, did a little bump set, laid it out there perfectly.
Cardinals back in the lead, 12-11. Put off serve, dug by Hoying. Wolf, you got a Whipker in the middle, blocked. Tries to push it deep. Tiemann back set to Guttemiller, blocked. Jones will set Guttemiller, blocked again. Back row to Jones, takes something off of it, and it falls.
Great recognition, Paige Jones. Blocked 3 straight times, I believe, all by Taylor Kogi, really guarding that net. Saw the defense up at the net, took some off, and just dumped it over the hit the blockers for her 6th kill.
A little bit of a run going right now for the Lady Cardinals. Free ball across by the Cats. Tiemann in the middle, Kramer. Hoying, nice save by the Cats. Free ball across, saved by Hoying. Wolf will set Whipker, dug by the Cardinals. Guttemiller and in. Julie Guttemiller done a nice job from the right side.
Yeah, that's her 3rd kill now here in the first set. As you mentioned, though, you still feel like Bremen's up by 3 now, but Minster's really making it hard. There's really no flow to this game. And I got to credit Minster's defense on there, getting a lot of blocks at the net now, and mainly in front of Taylor Kogi.
All the way over to Reckerman and in. Freshman Ellie Reckerman with a good kill.
Yeah, nice bump set there from Paige Jones. As you mentioned, the freshman getting in the action, gets her 1st kill.
This is a run of 5 or 6, I believe. I believe it was 11-10.
And then it was 11-all, you're right.
Dug by Stubbs. Wolf. The Whipker is blocked. Kramer and Guttemiller smother it.
It's really the first action we've seen from Bremen at the net. They really haven't played the net that hard here early on. Guttemiller does a nice job, like you said, with Kramer to record the point for the block for a point.
Another free ball by the Wildcats. Tiemann, Kramer puts it down.
And I think if you're Coach Garmin, you got to start thinking about a timeout here, as the Cardinals have really gotten it together here 8 in a row now, as you mentioned, and you can see the momentum shifting, and they're really getting a flow in their offense.
Macy Putoff's been serving all through this run. Hoying away from the net, and the run continues for the Cardinals. And there is the timeout by Minster. Cardinals lead 18-11. We'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Welcome back. Minster calling the timeout after Bremen, after a slow start, has really gotten on a roll.
Yeah, as you mentioned, there was an 11-10 Minster lead, and Bremen has now ran 10 in a row off, and there was no flow. I mean, you can just tell they were kind of fighting and trying to dig to get something going. A couple good blocks, a couple nice sets at the net. Jones got a couple, got a nice block from Guttemiller. Really just the whole team starting to play a lot better. You can see that flow. Might have been from a couple days of starters being out of lineup for that matter as well, because they missed a game on Saturday and a little bit of comfort. But
Wolf not able to save the close one to the net. Another point for the Wildcats, or for the Cardinals. Now 9 in a row. Sophomore put off. There, it's across. Jones will set Guttemiller and down. Guttemiller, effective weapon there from the right side.
She's done a great job in this first set of setting up her teammates. That's 4 kills now for Julie Guttemiller here in the first set.
20-11. Nice dig there by Hoying. She'll get the set back, but it'll be an illegal hit. And a 10-point lead for the Cardinals. Cardinals 2-1 on the MAC. And that will be an ace by Putoff. And the Cardinals just dominating here the second half of the first set. Paige Toby checks in as Coach Garman trying to adjust. There it goes to Toby. Free ball to Cross. Team will set Jones. Back row dug by Barhorse. Wolf has to just hit it across. Team back set Guttemiller. That will sail wide. So the run stops at 12, but the damage done for the Cardinals.
Yeah, big run there, as you mentioned. Minster really playing well up to that point. Kind of got caught in momentum, and I'm sure just looking to get something going here to continue over to the next set. They got a good point there, an ace from Kogi. Taylor Kogi.
Kogi leads them in aces on this season. That's now her 17th ace. Wildcats trying to build some momentum here at the end of the first set. Reckerman sails long. So 3 in a row here for the Wildcats. Kogi one of 6 seniors on this Wildcat squad. Serves Tiemann. Jones from the back row and in. Paige Jones very effective from the back row with another kill.
Her 7th on the match.
In to serve junior setter Madison Pape. Short serve dug by the Wildcats in the middle. Toby's hit his block back. Good to Hoying. And the kill. Taylor Hoying with a kill from the left side.
Her 2nd kill. Minster going to need a lot more of those here as the match rolls on.
Reagan Webker with the serve into the net. And now it is set point for the Cardinals. Junior Rachel Kramer goes back to serve to try to finish off this first set. Off the top of the net, dug by Webker. Wolf, and there's a carry. And the New Bremen Cardinals, a good run in the middle of that first set. They prevail 25-15 over the Wildcats. Take a break, we'll come back with set 2 here on NKTelco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Their first set goes to the Cardinals as they win 25-15.
Yeah, Minster came out with a great start in that first set, had a lead up till 11, and then New Bremen really took over and really dominated the last portion of that game. I believe running 12 in a row off, led by their big hitter, Paige Jones. She had 7 kills. Julie Guttemiller also with 4, and Rachel Kramer with 3. On the Minster side, Hoying had 2 kills, Toby had 2 kills, and Kogi had 2 kills. So consistent there for the Minster side, but they need a lot more of that.
Great serve there by Jones to start off the first set. Jones lead the Cardinals in the MAC. Ace is the 36.
And she mixes it up a lot. Like you watch when you watch her play, she did that toss serve there initially where she throws it up about 15 feet and puts a lot on it like she's going to do again. And then she'll get a couple in like that and she'll dump a little soft floater across the net. So she's really good at changing speeds and velocity on her serves as well as in the game.
And as we always say, those serves are moving up and down, and they're moving left and right. So it's tough from the back row. This one sails just a little bit long. Minster breathes a sigh of relief, especially the back row.
Yeah, and they're tough to watch because they dive hard at the end just to get that topspin, as you mentioned. And the last thing you want to do is see that ball take a big fall and drop on the line.
Be a net violation on the Wildcats. Macy Putoff will back to serve. Macy served 11 in a row before as part of that 12-point run in the first set. Good serve, nice dug by Watercutter. Whipker off the left side, nice save by Putoff. Reckerman, nice block by the Wildcats, they'll reset. Wolf will set Whipker. Jones from the back row. Did a nice job of straddling and just staying behind that 10-foot line.
Yeah, just, again, another heads-up play there by Jones. Everybody's at the net. Didn't put a lot on it, but got it across those front row hitters and deep into the back row for her first kill here in the second set.
Julie Guttemiller. Serve for the Lady Cardinals. Dug by Watercutter. Free ball across by Barhorst. In the middle, Kramer down.
Nice setup there again by New Bremen. They like to run that quick hitter there in the middle for Kramer. She records another kill. That's her fifth now. Her fourth here now on the match.
Nice assist by the setter, Abby Tiemann. Guttemiller serves, sails long. Cardinals as a team just serving 87% on good serves.
Yeah, they struggled a little bit Saturday too with some deep balls, hit a couple into the net. Not to be picky for sure, but when you're in rally scoring, you hate to give up too many into the net, but
it's one of those risk-reward type
for sure
things. Point tried to take something off of it and it goes short. In comparison, Minster's serving at 90% accuracy. Now Madison Pape in to serve and set for the Lady Cardinals with a 6-2 lead on our First National Bank scoreboard. Dug by Hoyne. Wolf to the Webker with the dink and a fall.
Good play there by Reagan Webker to get her first kill of the evening.
Taylor Kogi back to serve for the Wildcats. Into the net. Cardinals 2-1 in the MAC. They lost to Fort Recovery. Their wins in the MAC is Versailles in 4. Marion Local won a very good match they had earlier this season. They're one of 4 teams tied at 2-1. So that goes wide. The MAC standings, Coldwater and St. Henry at 3-0. New Bremen, New Knoxville, Fort Recovery, Versailles all at 2-1. Minster 1-2. There's some powerhouse teams there.
As I say, kind of crowded there in the middle.
That another bad serve. 8 of the 10 teams in the MAC are ranked, which is amazing. They're all playing tonight, so that standings is going to change. Basically, everybody except Minster and Parkway are ranked. It's amazing.
That is very impressive.
And off years in the MAC, only like 5 or 6 are ranked.
Yeah, right.
You know? 8 this year. We'll go through them when we get a chance. Whipker said we'll go through them right now in the Division I. Coldwater at number 1, Versailles at 2. Division 4, New Bremen at 2, St. Henry 3, Fort Recovery 4. Marion Local with 3 league losses are ranked number 8. New Knoxville number 17, Delva St. John number 18 ranked. And there's an ace for the Cardinals.
Yeah, back-to-back aces from Taylor Paul. That risk reward you were talking about just a minute ago, paying off here early and giving the Cardinals a 10-4 advantage.
Paul dribbles around. That way takes something off. Toby takes something off. Ends up with a kill.
Much needed point there for the Wildcats. Toby records her 3rd kill of the match. Minster need to put a run here together as they trail by 5 here, about the midway point of the second set.
Taylor Hoyne's serve will go a little long. Clear side out. Minster 1 and 2. Their win was against Delphus St. John. They lost to Coldwater and St. Henry for their 2 losses. Coldwater has not even lost a set this year so far. So, a lot of good teams, as always, in the MAC. Toby with a hit, sails wide.
Yeah, timing a little bit off there. That set a little higher than Toby was ready for, and Minster timing up just enough to hit that one deep.
Abby Tiemann serve, led by Emily Stubbs. Over to Barhorst, dug by Tiemann. Kramer will set Jones, and she takes it off, takes something off of it, and it falls.
And she has very good vision for a big hitter. She gets up there and really makes you believe she's going to hammer that ball. And saw the opening. It's a great shot and an easy kill. And she has 9 now on the match.
And an ace for Tiemann. New Bremen, who started out slow in the first set, is taking command here in the second set.
And they're recording some aces. That's 8 aces now here in the match. 2 for Tiemann. And a lot of them have come here in the second set.
Toby with the kill. Paige Toby.
It's definitely Paige's bread and butter, that little
Yes.
wheel. She does a nice job of that. She got 2 kills in the first set from it, has 2 now here in the second.
It's really the strength of their team. Toby and Kogi, both very tall middle hitters. I'd say both of them are at 6 foot. You don't see that on a lot of teams at this level. Jones hammers off the block. Spage will go back to serve. Kramer into the front row. With a 15-6 lead for the Lady Cardinals. Dug by Barhorst. Wolf will go back to Barhorst. With the kill, Danielle Barhorst with the kill.
Yeah, good answer there for Minster as the Bremen's starting to get into a pretty good rhythm at 15-7. An opportunity for Minster to get back in this.
Brooke Wolf serve. Jones from the back row with the kill.
Kill number 11 for Paige.
Jones averages almost 7 kills a set. That's way ahead of everybody else in the MAC, about on average over 2 kills more than everybody else averages. Nice dig by Stubbs. Webker. Saved by the Cardinals. Free ball to cross. Wolf in the middle to Kogi. Guttemiller from the right side. Wolf will push it deep. There's put off. Jones from the back row off the top of the net. Nice dig by Stubbs. Barhorst dug by Jones. Team into Reckerman with the kill. Ellie Reckerman.
Yeah, Ellie, for a freshman, doesn't always get a bunch of opportunities, but when she does, she usually puts a pretty good hit on the ball. That's her second kill now of the match.
Put off serve. Hit over by Stubbs. Reckerman again, nice block by the Cats. Guttemiller off the blocks for the point.
The persistence there by New Bremen. Guttemiller records her 5th kill. This game has a totally different feel that first set. New Bremen definitely in a much better rhythm. Timing as well. They're getting a lot of points off of their serving.
Put off serve, dug by Webker. Kogi in the middle, taps it for the point.
Nice play by Taylor Kogi. Nobody home in the back row. She records her 3rd kill.
Danielle Barhorst Jr. serving for the Wildcats, down by 10, down by 1 set. Short serve. Tiemann. Jones from the back row off the blockers.
Minster sends 2 up there to the net to try to contest, and thought they might give that a little trouble. Paige powers her way through it. That's 12 kills now in the match.
Paige with the serve. And that will sail wide. Cardinals at 20.
Boy, we mentioned they're high risk. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people with an ace or more here already. We're only 2 sets in.
That sails long. You know, those are almost like kills in a sense, and it's like, yeah, if your percentage is a little lower, that's worth the risk sometimes. The ace. Kogi serve. Dug by Kramer, back row Jones. Free ball across by Whipker. Into the middle, Kramer will tip it, saved by Hoying. Hit across by Wolf, and she found a spot.
Yeah, nice heads-up play there by Brooke. Wolf came up like she was going to set that second hit and just took an opportunity. Nobody in the back row.
Kogi with the serve. Jones again. Dug by Wolf. Back on the Cardinal side. Back set. And hammered home there by number 12, Claire Pape.
Yeah, nice job by New Bremen. It looked like they were probably going to give that right back to Paige Jones off the play there. And they did a nice job back setting Claire Pape, who gets her first kill of the match.
Kramer dug by Barhorse. Whipker across. Jones down.
Tough not to want to go back to that well. She had 7 kills in the first set. That's her 6th here now in the second.
So Rachel Kramer continues to serve. With Cardinals dug by Barhorse and Jones. Wow.
I wouldn't want to be on the other side of that net. That one was going straight down.
I always say you want the hits to be vertical. That might have been about an 88 degree on that one.
I don't know if you get much more vertical than that.
Not quite 90, but pretty close. 23-10. Free ball across. Pape, Jones, block but falls. And now we have set point for the Cardinals. (24-10). It has been all Cardinals here in the second set. Kramer tries to finish it off the top of the net. Nice dig by Barhorse. Toby with a hit.
Good answer there by Paige Toby. Her 5th kill now of the match.
Reagan Webker will try to stave off another set point. Over to Coach Garman for the sign. Dug by Jones. Pape to Page. Dug by Barhorst. Back to Danielle. Sails long. And the Bremen Cardinals win the second set. 25-11 on our First National Bank scoreboard. We'll take a break, step aside. We'll be back with set 3 on NKTelco Sports.
$230 winning number.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call.
Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
The Bremen Cardinals roll to victory there in the second set to 25-11 as they take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, as we mentioned, there was a little struggle coming out of the gate, the first set by New Bremen. And I give credit to Minster. They really fought hard in that first set, made things hard on them. But then in the second set, completely different story. A lot of good serving. Bremen really took over at the service line. A lot of aces, very consistent. And really just that second set was pretty much New Bremen from the get-go.
And if you're Minster right here, trying to stave off here in this third set here, need to get a good start.
Yeah, for sure. That was, I think, part of their big key in the first set. They had a great start, got up early, led 11-8, 11-9, and then Bremen really took over from that point on, and it's been pretty much all New Bremen for the last game and a half. So beginning of this third set going to be huge for Minster.
They serve first. Jones for the point.
And if you're New Bremen, you go right back to the heavy hitter, Paige Jones. She's got 16 kills here now in just basically 2 sets. I mean, we just started the third one. And she got all that last one.
That serve goes long. See what Minster can do here as Danielle Barhorst. Checks in with the sign, and Tiemann, Kramer and Tiemann has been very good on that, the timing on that play.
Yeah, good attempt there by Minster to recover for that one, but not able to do it. That's the 5th kill now for Kramer. She's good on those quick hits, and you'll notice when they set her up a lot of times, that's what they'll go with because she's got quick reflex to that ball.
Free ball to cross. Tiemann over to Reckerman for the kill.
Reckerman with her 3rd kill now. Some nice set to her there on the far side. She gets a good cross-court hit. And Bremen out their early 3-1 advantage here in set number 3. Minster's going to hang into this one. They're going to have to retaliate right now.
Put off serve. Dug by Hoying, close to the net. Nice save by Wolf. Now on the Minster side. Illegal hit on the Wildcats. Macy Putoff will continue to serve. Cardinals with a lot of players back from last year's team that finished regional runners-up. That will go wide. 7 returning players. Add in a couple more freshmen, so Coach Kramer, a lot of experience, and they're just their 2nd year here after a very successful stint head coach at St. Henry. Dug by Hoying. Wolf in the middle to Kogi. Free ball to cross. Chance for the Minster. In the middle, Kogi tries to push it to the corner. Saved by Putoff. Kramer tips it, and it falls.
Nice adjustment there by Rachel Kramer, her 6th kill. One of the few possessions you've seen New Bremen struggle getting a good ball set up to hit there, but still make it work, and Kramer able to hit it in the opening for the kill.
Putoff serve dug by Barhorse. Wolf in the middle, Kogi. Nice save in the back row, but it will be a lift. Side out will give it to the Wildcats.
And Taylor Kogi been one of the best hitters there for Minster thus far. Her 4th kill. Paige Toby also with 5, but Minster going to need a lot more of that to stay in this match.
Toby to the front row. Kogi to serve off the top of the net for the point.
You hit on it earlier, Dave. She leads Minster in aces. Taylor Kogi, that's her 2nd here of the night.
Taylor dug by Jones. In the middle, Kramer blocked that time by Minster. Jones from the back row through the double block.
Another good set to the back row to Jones, and does a nice job working through the double hitter. I don't think a lot of people appreciate that as good as that is, because that's hard. It's hard enough to hit the ball from the 10-foot line like that. It's even harder to get it through two blockers that are at the net. She makes it look easy. Great serve there
by Madison Pape.
Her second ace.
Usually a lot of times the back row hits are just you stand straight up. She gets a lot of momentum on it. Gets much more height than most back row hitters do.
And it's no secret. Everybody knows she's hitting it from back there. And she still is able to get great elevation on that ball and knock it through blockers from 10 feet away.
Number 32, Avery Wolf, will check in for the Wildcats into the front row. Wolf, a sophomore. Her first varsity action tonight. Toby's hit is blocked back on the Minster side. Wolf with a hit. Dug by Pape. Jones steps up. And save there. Nice save by Wolf. Kramer puts it away.
They're going to call that out of bounds. No tip. So Kramer's shot goes deep. But there's that quick set I was talking about again. She gets off her feet in a hurry. Tough to defend that, but break there for Minster.
They have a yellow card.
Oh, looks like a jewelry.
Oh.
Some jewelry on one of the players, so official on top of that.
I would say that she will never forget that again. One of those things just probably forgot.
For sure.
So the side out to Minster. Senior Reagan Webker serving for the Wildcats, down by 5. Jones, Pape to Kramer, blocked there by Toby. Jones from the back row and in. A lot of topspin on that hit from the back row.
And they just keep on coming for Paige. That's her 18th kill for the evening.
Jones to the front row. Kramer back to serve. Jones puts it away on the overpass. 11-4 New Bremen. They won the first two sets 25-15, 25-11. Looking for their 10th victory here this evening. Barhorst across. Pape, back set. The hit there by Ellie Reckerman from the right side. Reckerman hasn't had that many opportunities. She's been very efficient.
Yeah, I mentioned that early on. For a freshman, she hits the ball pretty soundly. That's her 4th kill here tonight.
Dug by Webker. Barhorst from the back row. In the middle is Claire Pape. Blocked back.
Nice job there by, looked like Wolf and Paige Toby for the Wildcats.
Wolf will go back to serve. Pape. Reckerman. Reckerman again. Blocked there by Toby. Jones.
That's number 20 on the evening for Paige. The more when she gets that ball hit up, set that high, nobody in front of her. I would not want to be on the other side. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, you have to get a blocker up there on her. It's going to be good.
You got to get it. Just tip, if nothing else, to slow it down. Taylor Paul serve. Barhorst. Jones with a dig. In the middle, it's put off. It'll be asked for the tip. No tip. We'll go side out to the Wildcats. Paige Toby serving for the Wildcats. Down 13-6. Down 2-0. And Snyder with a nice save. Free ball to Cross. Wolf. Slide play to Kogi, and it's blocked. Jones and Putoff with a double block.
Yeah, nice rotation there by the Cardinals. Only got a couple blocks for kills at the net there tonight. The other one by Gutta Miller.
Abby Tiemann in the serve into set. The 6-2 offense. Dug by Stubbs, close to the net. Wolf does a nice job of getting it over. Jones with a hit. Barhorst. Saved by Snyder. Hit by Kogi, sails long.
Well, Minster really having to work for points now. Early on, you know, they were kind of giving New Bremen a hard time, and the serves, I think, really go a long way for New Bremen. Once they started to get that percentage in a lot more consistently, Minster struggled to serve receive, which has made New Bremen's offense a lot better. There's a great example. Tough first hit. Yep. You try to set it up. It's a little bit wide. Now you're just trying to get it over the net. Even if they'd gotten that over, Bremen would have been in a great situation to attack.
Doesn't go as an ace, but it was just as effective as an ace. Tiemann serve. And there's an ace.
Great example of what we were just talking about. Even if you get your hand on that ball, you're not going to get a good hit on it. You know, you're going to chase it down and free ball it across, which has led to Bremen's offense really thriving here in these last two sets.
Dug by Toby, all the way over to Barhorse. Hit to Jones. Dig by Webker. Back to Webker. Partially blocked by Putoff. Set to Jones with a kill.
21 now for Page.
Well, she has the all-time state record with 53 kills last year in a match against Fort Laramie. In the 20s tonight. Kogi with the dink. Tiemann able to adjust.
Wow.
Wow, she was falling over.
She kind of got up and laughed herself like she was just falling down.
Even the down ref even gave her a hey, good play.
If you're going to bump into someone and not know where it's going, that's probably the right person to hit it to. Jones records her 22nd kill.
And she'll have to mop it up from there. Wow. Do a great play like that and she has to do the work yet. Jeez.
Look at the reward you get for that.
She gets a round of applause. That's a
tough gig.
Jeez, imagine if she had a bad set.
Right? Then it probably made her clean both sides then.
She can't stop laughing. Wolf will go in the middle of the Kogi. Nice hit there by Snyder. Jones. Lift. Point Cardinals. Cardinals, after the slow start, they were down in the first set. It was back and forth. They're down 10-11, roll off. 12 straight there to finish that off and totally dominated from then. Barhorst blocked down, put off, and Guttermiller on the double block.
Yeah, and they've ran off 8 in a row here now. It was 13-6 the last time Minster scored, and Bremen has quickly taken over here in the third set, much like they did in the second.
Barhorst hit. Jones, before that we had a double hit on the Cardinals. Brooke Wolf serving for the Wildcats. Tiemann chases it down. Hit by Guttermiller, falls.
Julie Guttermiller putting together a nice match, 6 kills and 2 blocks for the Cardinals.
Great crowd here tonight.
Yeah, you think it was a rivalry or something,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Bremen's had a very good following all year, as to be expected. Hit by Kogi, nice dig there by Tiemann. Guttermiller from the right side. Dug by Wolf. Set over to Webker. Jones will push it across. Nice save that time by Toby on the first hit. Dink by Kramer and falls.
Seven kills now for Rachel Kramer.
So substitution Tara Springer into the game, senior. Jones with the serve, 23-7. Nice save by the Wildcats. Teeman back set, they will be a double hit on there. So back to serve, Daniel Barhorse, Avery Wolf into the front row for the Wildcats. Trying to make a dent in this scoreboard here. It's been a tough night for the Wildcats. In the middle, Kramer, just a little long.
The timing was off on that a little bit. You could tell Kramer probably wanted that a smidge higher and got her arm on it a little early, which led that ball to sailing deep.
Kramer off the block and falls. Now it is match point for the Cardinals. As the Cardinal faithful rise to their feet. As Macy Putoff tries to finish it off for the Cardinals. Led by Toby, overpass. Saved by Kogi, set will go back to Kogi. Guttemiller, dug by Barhorse. Set over to Whipker, dug by Teeman. Jones will set Guttemiller, block is wide, and the Bremen Cardinals win in 3 straight sets. They win 25-15, 11-9 to go to 10-1 on the season, 3-1 in the MAC. The Wildcats go to an even 6-6 on the season, 1-3 in the MAC. We'll take a break and we'll come back. We'll wrap it up here on NKTelco Sports.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony Home Management System. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CERA and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slankowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications, or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West Staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West Staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on a temp-to-hire basis. West Staff, your partner in business.
We knew that we could use Hometown Opportunity as an avenue to reach out to people not just in this community, but across the state.
Hometown Opportunity was my saving grace, honestly.
We viewed it as a great resource for us to get the word out about our company.
I saw all the commercials, billboards, and I thought, just give it a shot, why not? And they offered me a photography job on the spot, which was thrilling because I've been searching for months.
The Hometown Opportunity website definitely makes that connection.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
For over 27 years, the knowledgeable, reliable, and experienced staff at Lamb's Insurance Agency has been providing superior auto and home insurance to the people of West Central Ohio and Indiana. The team's understanding of the agricultural community and farming operations is second to none. We support the local communities because we are, well, local. If you are looking for excellent claim service, stop by or call today for your quote. Lamb's Insurance Agency, representing Ohio Mutual Insurance Group.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers, to families with the pitter-patter of little feet, to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has a solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwieterman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage expert since 1946.
The New Bremen Cardinals win their 10th game of the season as they dominate, winning straight sets 25-15, 25-11, 25-9. With the final numbers, Mr. Greg Burning.
Thanks, Dave. First for the visiting Minster Wildcats. Points went like this: Reagan Webker with a kill, Daniel Barhorse with a kill, Taylor Hoying 2 kills, Paige Toby 5 kills and 2 aces and a block, Taylor Kogi 4 kills and 2 aces, and Brooke Wolf with a kill. On the other side for the New Bremen Cardinals, 3 aces for Abby Team and 2 aces for Taylor Paul. 8 kills for Rachel Kramer and an ace. Macy Putoff with an ace. Julie Guttemiller 6 kills and 2 blocks. Paige Jones 23 kills, 2 aces and a block. Madison Pape 2 aces. Claire Pape a block, and Ellie Rechterman 4 kills. Outside of Paige Jones, you know, Dave, you got a lot of balance there for New Bremen. It doesn't show it as much when you look at that score sheet, but 6, 8, 5, 4, you know, you get good balance like that from especially in 3 sets. You know, those are 3 pretty quick sets. They've got some hitters on this team. They do a nice job of setting it up, and not just the setters, but Paige Jones sets up a lot of those girls too, and they do a nice job of executing. That first game, they struggled a little bit with their flow, I feel like is the right word. Maybe that was injuries, we talked about that, but boy, once they got settled in, they really went to work.
Yeah, we talked about all the sets. Abby Team and Madison Pape do a nice job, and like you say, a lot of good passes to them. And the other thing that jumped out during those stats, a lot of aces too.
11 aces. I was just counting that up. A lot of balance. You know, we mentioned the serving, and they're aggressive. And you don't realize it sometimes because there's a lot of really good teams around here that serve receive really well, you know. So when you see aggressive serving, boy, once they got it going, and I think having Macy Putoff back in the lineup, she only showed 1 ace, but she hit some really sound balls in between there as well. But you mentioned it, they hit a lot of good serves tonight, and it led to some easy offense.
So the Cardinals go to 10-1 on the season, 3-1 in the MAC. The Wildcats fall to 6-6 overall, 1-3 in the MAC. Let's talk about our players of the game. Sponsored by NKTelco. Both these girls will receive a NKTelco t-shirt. First for the Minster Wildcats, senior Paige Toby.
Yeah, Toby does a nice job working that wheel route. We've done Minster a couple times this year. She's executed that very good tonight. Got a couple aces on top of it. She's solid up front. Does a nice job for the Wildcats.
And for the New Bremen Cardinals, it'll be a 2-page night as Paige Jones with our player of the game.
Yeah, pretty hard not to pick that one. She did a great job. She did a good job.
I'm telling you, I got 2 shirts in this one.
She 23 kills on the night, a couple aces and a block, and really, like I mentioned, does a nice job even with the offense when she's not hitting the ball. The whole team, I feel like they get the ball really high up in the air when they bump set, And it showed a lot here tonight. They had some nice shots and good balance scoring, but Paige Jones, player of the game for the Cardinals.
So congratulations to both the Pages. Congratulations to the Cardinals as they prevail in 3. For our crew tonight, on camera, Daniel Allen, in the van, Tyler Wolf, and Isaac Sell. For my partner, Greg Burning, I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.